Number 5, stigma. The forefathers' mentality of stigmatization or stigma is what our graduate is still having till date. They have registered that mentality in them that those who are farmers are poor people. They've registered that mentality in them that those who are farmers are lower people in the society. Those who are farmers are called bush people. Those who are farmers are the less privileged investors in the society. They have been brainwashed. So that's the reason why they said no, they will not go into farming, because if my babe knows that I am a Gary farmer, I will lose my babe. If my babe sees that I am into cocoa, I stay in the forest for 1 month, I don't come out, it will be seeing me as a bush person. So it will take me as an agbero kind of personality. What I mean by agbero is like a tout, like somebody that is not responsible. So because of that, they want to impress their girlfriend. They want to impress the person they are looking up to get married to. That's the reason why they want to run away. They don't want to go into the bush to look for money, or to build a company, or to build financial to influence their financial life. They don't want to go into the forest. They don't want to go into farming because they see it as a dirty job. Oh, I pity for you graduates. In some cultures, farming is stigmatized as a less prestigious occupation. It's not fancy. There's no fancy in farming. Every time they come to meet you in the farm, your body is dirty. In fact, na fowl shit you dey match when you wan go collect eggs for inside poultry. If you are going to see your workers where others are going to the hotels, to the conference rooms to talk with their workers, you are going into the sheets, into poultry that is smelling to talk to your workers. Where others are going into banks, AC influenced rooms, offices, hotels, conference places, nice offices, well built, that is having fridge, air condition, food. Your cooker is your caterer is even cooking. Everywhere the aroma, the air freshener, everywhere is the aroma is nice looking, good. Everywhere is perforated with perfumes. There are music playing in the background. Oh, everywhere is nice looking. House is fine. The road is fine. The vehicle is fine. I can have a fine vehicle and drive to the forest and drive to the poultry. Are you kidding me? Have you not heard of a farmer outside Africa who built a very high tower, over 30, or if I'm not mistaken, between 20 and 30 high-story building that is even more finer than hotels in Africa? It's finer than a 5-star hotel, or it's looking like a 5-star hotel. What is this person doing inside that building? A 2-story building is rearing piggery in that building. If you see it from outside, you think that it's a presidential lodge. Enter inside, you have AC, all what you see in a very high standard classic offices, you find it there as you enter. But from the higher floor to the last floor is what? Pig that are being trained there. Piggery. That is trained there. That is mentality. They are not trained their piggery in the bush, or neither they are trained in a substandard setup. See where they are using for piggery. Story building that is well built like a 5-star hotel. You'll be driving past on the road, you will know that building, they are rearing pig there. And they train thousands of pigs. They make billions of naira dollars from that building. And you are here telling me that farming is lucrative. It's a business for the poor people in Binia, where are our graduates? Why are they not thinking, having a high thinking capacity? Why are they not thinking well in Africa? Where are our graduates? Why are they not impacting agricultural practice in Africa? Who told you that piggery house is supposed to be a house that is smelling? Who told you that poultry beds are supposed to stay in a smelly environment? Who told you that poultry are supposed to be done in the forest? Who told you that poultry are supposed to be done in the bush? Who told you that poultries are supposed to be done where people are not staying? Who told you that? When you have not looked into modern technology of influencing poultry in Africa, you are there, you are there playing as a graduate. You have to think twice and let's impact farming in Africa. With this, I think I can welcome you into Africa Live Conference that is coming. That live conference is going to blow up every forefathers mentality. That is the target. Is a war. Is a war towards forefathers mindsets that Africans are happy to go with, and which is bringing negativity. That is the reason why agricultural practices is not being influenced, or it's not having high impact in Africa. So, number 6, limited training. Graduates are having limited training. You hear that? Graduates, they are having limited training. Lecturers should start training graduates inside farms, not in the places that are fine theory. They should learn their theory and practical in the poultry. They should, if they are going to graduate as a poultry farmers, they should be trained inside poultry. If they are going to graduate as a crop scientist, they should be trained in the farm, not those small farms that are found around school. That is just a child's play. It shows that schools in Africa are not ready to influence farming yet. So they should start looking into changing places where they are training agricultural science graduates in Africa. They are having limited training, most especially practicals. They are having limited training. Even the theoretical work, if you question them, give them some questions, they won't be able to answer them. They didn't pass their JAMB. That's the reason why they were looking for a lower cutoff mark that they can at least push themselves to, and they found agricultural science. So, will that impact Africa farming? No. Number 7, risk and uncertainty. Risk and what? Uncertainty makes graduates not having interest in agric farming. Risk is too much. So, farming is subject to factors like weather, pests, and market fluctuation, which can be during doubting for new entrants. Graduates should advance above this setback mentality that is making them not to have impact in farming. Let me be hanging my teaching here. There's another one that is coming. I'm going to put it on live. Yes, where I will be discussing market impacts, how market price fluctuation is affecting African markets, and it's affecting farmers. Farmers are supposed to be more lucrative, more wealthier than they are today, but because of poor mentality, poor reasons, there are factors that is the reason why you train poultry today. You start with 10 million naira. After the first year, you are not even able to realize up to 12 million naira. Only 2 million. Via to do what? You should have 10 million. After first year, you should be talking about 50 million. But because the market is so porous with illiterates, those that are not well trained into marketing, agricultural practices and marketing of their produce, they just spoil everything. Both theft everywhere, because graduates that are supposed to apply technology and use their brain to control the practices in Africa, they are not in the practicing firm of agri science. They are just busy wasting their time in other places. Today, there should be a lifting. Thank you very much for running this episode 24 of our free farming mentorship training with me. I hope to see you in my next class, episode 25. So those who has listened to this program today should go back and start listening to others. I have told you time without number, connect to my YouTube channel, MDcious 5-star. MDcious is spelled MDCIOUS, then 5-star. Connect so you can start downloading Agric Mindset. Graduates should start connecting to my lecture platform on my YouTube, so that you can learn beyond what you have learned in school, because practicals are hitting there. So join me on my page. Let's move so that we can retreat ourselves together. This oncoming African Life Congress or African Life Conference is going to be a mind-blowing conference that will change the mindsets of Africans, the way they run their business activities, the way they run their farming activities, the way they operate in their various activities that is limiting them and making them poorer. Someone who was up to 1 million naira rich today, after 15 years is minus 100,000 rich. He's now running from hand to mouth. He can no longer sustain himself. Farmers, the same thing. Many things are making farmers poor, but they are not discovering those things. In African Life Conference, you are going to discover the reason why you are where you are. Thank you very much, and see you in my next episode. Bye for now.